Hello, I'm Patrick Linnell with the Closing Bell, brought to you by CattleFax, the deciding factor. Amid the chaos of the week, monthly export data from February was released by the USDA, and the report was a positive one. Beef exports in February beat expectations, up 21% from last year at 257 million pounds. Japan and South Korea carried the weight for the increase, up 18 million pounds and 17 million pounds respectively. Trade agreements with these two countries will continue to be a positive, and both countries also appear to be on a positive trajectory with the coronavirus as well. Beef exports to Canada were up a healthy 5 million pounds, while exports to Mexico were below a year ago. The gorilla in the room, exports to China, were up slightly in February. Further growth can be anticipated as China began accepting U.S. implant traceability and age restrictions in the month of March. Additionally, as China begins lifting quarantine orders, beef demand should improve, and logistical challenges should ease for beef shipments into China going forward. As a sign of the potential into China, U.S. pork exports were up over 500%, or 160 million pounds compared to last year, going into China. Combined with strong exports to Mexico and Japan, total U.S. pork exports were up over 45% for the month of February. As we look back to this week's action in cattle markets, light volumes were noted for fed cattle trade this week, with most trades at $112 per hundredweight on a live basis, $8 lower than last week. The trend in the cash-fed market is down, but time is needed to understand the extent of the risk. The live cattle futures market continues to price in uncertainty in terms of the impacts of the pandemic on beef demand, as well as concerns over labor limitations impacting slaughter capacity. The nearby April contract traded over $12 lower to finish the week at $88.32 per hundredweight. Meanwhile, ample supplies and mostly restocked retail meat cases pressured the cutout lower this week. The choice box beef cutout dropped $20.93 per hundredweight for the week. Continued pressure is expected as retailers bid product lower and food service business remains dramatically restrained. Feeder cattle and calves traded mostly $5 to $10 lower this week, with even larger discounts noted on heavyweight cattle. Thursday's quote for the CME feeder cattle index came in at 126.09 per hundredweight. Market cows, meanwhile, traded $8 to $14 lower on the week. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.